Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Bharati and you are watching Beam Hub channel. And in today's video, what we are going to do is we are going to make the piers and isolated footing. So let's get started with our video. And before starting, let me tell you that you can find this file in the description, so you can check that out. So what we have to do is today we are going to do the piers and the foundation part. So to make the piers and foundation part, what we have to do is, first of all, I have to make a boundary line over here. So you can go to the ground floor. Here you can go to the structure, and in the wall you can make one of the wall from this place, something like this, this, and this, and check it out in 3D. And yes, this is what I want. So what we have to do is we have to make the wall foundation. So to make wall foundation, what you can do is, first of all, you can either hide this grids, or if it doesn't require for you don't have to do it. So in my case, I'm going to hide it. So now I have the clear picture of this structure. So what we are going to do is wall foundation. So here you can find this in foundation, that we have this option, that is wall foundation, then isolated foundation, and slab foundation. So we will see each and every one of this. So let's get started with our wall foundation. So just click on wall foundation. Here you will find two of the foundation. One is bearing foundation and another one is retaining foundation. So let's check this both out. Okay, so first of all, let me click on this 900 by 300. This is what I want for this wall foundation. So you can also, if you want to change the size of this foundation, you can just go to the edit type. Let me make it a little bit smaller, and here in this part you can just duplicate it and change the size of it. So right now I just required it like 900 by 300 only. So where we have to apply this wall foundation is on this structure part. This is the outer part. We will use the retaining wall on that side. So we are going to use the wall foundation on the inner side. So how you can apply is, you can just select this one of the structure and left click on your mouse button. That is one of the option. Or other option is just hover your mouse over this place or any place over here, just like this, any place, and press tab key, and now you will see that everything in this chain will be selected. So all the wall in this chain are selected. You have just to click the left mouse button. And before making some changes, let me show you how is the this foundation, I mean how this looks without foundation. As you can see, there's nothing on the downside. And now just go to the ground floor, wall foundation, 900 by 300, select one of the wall, press tab key and press left mouse button. And now, okay, we got an error, that is none of the element has created. But as you can see, this element has been created on the TOF, because this part is always created on the lower part. I mean this what you can say, the lowest part of this foundation, I mean wall. So here it has been created. So we have to do the same thing. So right now you can see that we are done with the wall foundation. We have to make the retaining wall foundation. So for that, you can again go to the ground floor or TOF. Okay, and actually if we are in the TOF, now you can see that the wall foundation are easily visible over here. So these are the foundation. After this, we have to do the same foundation, as you can see, for this one, I mean this boundary. And here we are going to use the retaining wall foundation. So just go to TOF, go to wall, and here you will select this retaining footing and select one of the wall, press tab key. Now you can see that everything is selected. Just press your left mouse button, and now you can see that the foundation has been made. And as you can see, this has been placed, but as you can see, this is not in the middle. So to place, so if it is not in the middle, if you click on the foundation, then you will get an option to change the side of it. So let me just press the tab key once. Okay, now I can select it all. I mean I have to select the foundation. Just hover your mouse over the foundation, press tab key. Okay, let's just leave it. If you want to change the direction of it, now you can see that here is the button to change the direction. If I click on it, now you will see that you can change this direction over here, or you can press the space button. Okay, yeah. We cannot just flip it by space button, so you can use your mouse button to flip it on any side. So this is the retaining wall foundation, we don't require it, so I'm going to delete it. So now we are done with this foundation part. I mean this wall foundation. After this, what we have to do is we have to apply Piers. And what is Pier? Pier is something like that covers this whole part uh, from here till this place. So that is something like a support to it. And by default, Revit doesn't provide us with Piers, but we can find a way out for this. And what Revit provides us is with this isolation. As you can see, this isolated footing, so we can just manage something from this isolated footing to make our piers. So what we have to do is just go to this isolated footing, and after that we have to increase this size of this footing. So right now, as you can see, we have two options, that is 1800 by 1200 by 450, and the other one is this. So you can just go to the top of footing. After that, what you have to do is okay, go to isolated footing, and here you can just select any one of this footing, then go to edit type. And in edit type, what you can do is just duplicate it and write its name as 900 by 900 by 400 4500. And why I gave the size of 4500, let me tell you first that. Okay, let me change this size first. I've just duplicated it, gave it a wide length of 900, and I mean length and width of 900, and thickness of 4500, 4500. Okay, so why I did this is because, as you can see from here, the height of this wall was something like 4500, as you can see. So it was 4.5 meter. That is why I gave a size of 4500. We have to make one more for this part, that is something like 6500. As you can see, this doesn't fit over here. So just go to TOF. Okay, you can just make it from anywhere. So go to isolated footing, select your 4500 one, go to edit type, go to duplicate, and write its name as, okay, just remove the two from here and press OK. After, okay, 4500 is already used. Okay, you go to this, and here just rename it as 6500. 6500, yes, this is what we want for the other one. So now we have the both footing. So just differentiate the size of it to 6500, and now press OK. Let me see if I have started my recording or not. Yes, so now we have like 6500 and 4500 both. So first of all, I will select the 4500, and now we have to apply this footing at all places. So how you can apply is, either you can just apply it one by one, as you can see from here, or you can just undo it. Okay, and then you have one more option over here, that is add column. So I'm just selecting this option, and after this I will just apply this one till here. You can also select it till here. So just a second, this all and this all. So I have selected all of this column. Then there's one more column over here, and this over this place there is circular column, so we are now selecting that, and we are selecting all of this over here and over here. And as you can see that all of the column has been selected, but in this place we require at 6500, so we can just remove it by pressing shift key. So this selection will be removed, and just press finish button, and now go to 3D, and now we will find that, okay, actually we made this all at a wrong place. Actually, just undo it, go to the ground floor, and here we have to make it. So now just go to isolated footing 4500, add column, and now you can just select all your column. Now as you can see, all the column has been selected over here, and there's one more rectangular column over here and one more over here, and now you can see that we have selected all the columns and we don't require it over here. So you just press shift key and remove this columns, and then press finish button. Okay, as you can see, all of this has been selected. Just press finish, and now you can see that if you go to 3D view, the foundation has been provided, I mean the piers has been provided over all this place, as you can see, and this is perfectly matched with every place. Now we have to provide the 6500 pier over this three columns. So just go to the ground floor once again, go to this 6500, and then okay, structure, isolated footing, 6500 millimeter, and then just select add column, select this two columns and this one, and then just finish it. Go to 3D view, and now you can see that. Just let me press escape over here, and now you can see that all of the all of the piers has been provided, and there's one more column over here. If you can see from this side, this is not fulfilling this all area. So to fulfill that, you can just go to the any of the view, select this part, increase the size of it something. Okay, let me press undo, control Z, select this one. Okay, just select this one. Okay, let me first undo it. Okay, it is fine actually. So just press redo, and let's see if I can increase the size of this one. Yes, I can increase it. So now we have to just align it. As you can see from here, we have to align it from this part to this part. So just press AL on your keyboard, then select this one till where we have to align, and select from which wall part you want to align. And now you can see that everything is aligned over here. And over this place we cannot actually align it because we have not broken this uh, wall in the half. That is why this is just as one connected wall. That is why we cannot apply it. And as you can see that when we provided this wall foundation, it has been placed like 4500 and 6500 at one time only. So this doesn't require a different size wall foundation for that. So now that we are done with the rectangular piers, now we have to provide this circular pier. And by Revit, as I told you that Revit doesn't provide piers, so we have to do something about that. And this can also be made by columns. This piers can also be made as a column family, but we don't use that. Just a second, here's some problem. As you can see, this is 6500. You can select it and just change its size to 4500. Yes, so let me check it out that every place is right. Yes, so as I told you that you can also use the column, but that is not a right way to use it. As you will see, if you will schedule this structure part, then you will find that this piers is also shown as the column, but now it will shown as a foundation. Okay, and now we have to provide the circular column. And as I told you that Revit doesn't provide us with the circular foundation, I mean piers, so we have something for that. So I will provide you with a link in the description for this. We will make this family later on in this project. So right now I will provide you this round footing. So just open it, and now go to structure, go to isolated, and here you will find this round footing. So we have to change the size of it. As you know that this size is for this size is 4500. Okay, so and here it is like 450 millimeters. So we have to change the size of it. Go to edit type, go to duplicate, and write its name as 4500. Remove the 2. Okay, and here in foundation thickness, just change the size of it to 4500 and press OK. And now go to ground floor, and where is that isolated foundation 4500, this one. You can do it one by one, as you can see, or you can just select this add column and then press the control button, select all this column, press finish, and now go to 3D view, and I will see that every place has been provided with a pier. So this is what I wanted for this project. After this we have to provide the foundation, the real foundation. Now we are done with the piers, now we have to provide foundation. So for foundation you can go to the TOF section, and here go to isolated. So these are the foundation that were the piers, as I told you. So in this one what I require is the size of this isolated foundation would be 1200 by 1200 by 300. Okay, so you can just select any one of this. So I'm selecting this one. Go to edit type, duplicate it, and write its name as 1200 by 1200 by 300 millimeter. Remove the 2 and just give the length size as 1200, and 450 foundation size is not fine, so just give it a size of 300 and press OK. And now you can provide the foundation one by one over here. And let me try other option. At column, can I provide it? No, the at column is not present for this one. Let me try this grid one. So at all the intersections, now I can see that I can provide it, and if I finish it, it will just duplicate it twice. So let me just first remove this, remove this one. So I'm just pressing Ctrl Z to undo it, and now you can go to isolated foundation, and here you will find this 1200 by 1200 by 300 add grids option. Press Ctrl, select all this grids over here, and every intersected part will just make this foundation over that place. Just finish it. Let me check it out. Okay, the foundation has not been provided at any of the place. As you can see, nothing has been provided, so just delete it. Okay, let's go to the TOF section once again. Go to isolated footing 1200 by 1200 by 300, and we can just put this foundation one by one. As you can see, this is a easier way to provide it, because this option are not viable over here. So let's just try it one by one. As you can see, whenever we are putting this foundation over here, it is making a boundary on the outer side. And over here, over here, over here, over here, over this place, over this place, over this place. So just provide it one by one. And remember that you cannot just use this type of foundation in your project. Actually, there are different sizes of foundation, so you can just easily change it by edit type. Remember that. So we have provided the foundation everywhere, except we need to provide it over this place. This are the columns over here, and this way the foundation. Okay, so we have almost provided all the foundation over this place. So just check it out in 3D. As you can see, we don't require it over this place, as this were the intersected part of that grid. So I'm just deleting it, and I have not provided the foundation over here. So again, go to TOF, go to isolated, and in the middle part we have to provide this foundation. But there's one more problem. As you can see, this foundation has been provided all over these places, but at this place, as you can see, select all these three by pressing Control button, and these are just at 4500 I mean height. So we have to move it on a little bit lower side. So to do that, what you can do is just go to the height offset and give it an height offset of -2000, and hover your mouse over this place, and now you can see that it is perfectly fitted over here. And now we don't need to increase the size of this walls actually over here. So we are done with this part. Now we have to provide the this circular foundation over here. So we will use the same foundation, that circular foundation that we had earlier. So just go to the isolated, go to this circular, and here you can use that 1200 by 300 size. So just select this 1200 by 450 millimeter, go to edit type, duplicate, and rename it as 1200 by 300, and remove this 2 from here. Then change the size of this foundation thickness to 300. Press OK, and let's just try to put this foundation one by one and be very clear to this one actually. Okay, just provide this foundation on the middle side one by one. If you try if you do any mistake, it will just disalign itself. Okay, so we are done with this column also. As you can see, this part also, I mean, this has been provided. So now we are done with the isolated foundation at all place. So thank you for watching, and in next video we will do this slab part. So this slab foundation, how it can be used, I will tell you. So thank you for watching this video. Meet you in the next one.